Hello and welcome. If you're new, I'm Alicia Verwee and you're here at EDGEucating, where our job is to keep you on the cutting edge of education. This video is part of a video series that is about the top 5 requested technology items by teachers. So the top 5 teacher requested technology items. This video today is all about number 4, and that is label makers. So we're going to give you the top 5 label makers that we recommend and we have vetted for your classroom. So let's jump in and show you all about them. Don't forget, we need a few quick things from you before we do that. Make sure that you hit that like button. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we post a new video. Let's get started, my friends. Okay, so number 1 on our list is the P-Touch label maker, and several of these are the majority of them on the list, by the way, are made by Brother, and they are the P-Touch models. So really pay attention to your model numbers as we go through this list. So number 1 is actually a specific label maker that I own personally, the PTD 600. This one does color and it does black and white. It's a lot of options. I'm going to scroll down just so you can sort of see this list here, but it does various different label sizes as well, which is one of the things that I like. You can do colored labels, you can do small labels. So you see it does like a variety of different things. And I love the fact that I can be plugged in. How many of us as teachers go to use something that needs a battery and we don't have it? So I love the fact that this one comes with the plug-in option. So again, my personal favorite, I've had this one going on about 3 years now, and I use it routinely. So it is the Brother P-Touch, the PTD 600. And again, all of these are going to be linked down below for you. Make sure that you're choosing the right model numbers. And pricing is a factor. You have to look at your budget. You have to look at your needs. This is a big differential here is, and again, I'm about buying smart. So if you don't need the big wide labels, you don't need to go with a label maker of this level. So define your needs, know what you need, know what sizes you're going to need labels predominantly for, and don't waste money on things that you don't need. You guys know I'm all about that, okay? But if you need that variety in size, you kind of find you're using it for the gamut of things, then this is a great option. All right, number 2 on my list is also made by Brother. This is the smaller handheld model, so PTH 110, okay? Now, this has the QWERTY keyboard. I have the older version of this model that I've had. I've lost track of how long I've had that. They don't make it anymore, but this is the Brother, quote unquote, Brother. This is the sibling of that one, the upgraded version of the one that I have. So love this one as well. There's some integration features on this one that you'll want to look at. It has a lot of memory slots. So if you find yourself using, and many of these Brothers do, learn how to use the memories if you have labels that you make over and over again. Like for instance, for me, I know there were labels that I would remake every single year, and that was great because those could be put into the memory and then you're just simply printing. You don't have to retype all that. And we know we're all about efficiency in the classroom, right? Every minute, every second of every day counts for us. So that's a great feature as well. Now, this one you really find it is a handheld, so you're going to want to keep batteries for that. And it does not have as many label size options for this one. So really make sure that you look into the label size options for the one that you purchase and make sure it's going to fit your needs, okay? Okay, label maker number 3. Now, the sibling of this one, again, they no longer make, but it was the very first label maker that I ever purchased. And I actually still have it. They just don't make it anymore. So this is an excellent choice if you just need a basic label maker. And again, you don't need those really wide label options, okay? Great price point. The P-Touch, they're just a great line from Brother of the P-Touch labelers. I really love them. I've had several of them. for different things. And again, I'm like the label queen. Everything gets a label at my house, at school, everywhere. So I have label makers like crazy. This one, the sibling that I have, which they no longer make, I have literally had that one going on like 9 or 10 years now. So this is a great durable option if you just need a basic label maker. Okay, this is the PTM 95. The PTM 95 from P-Touch. Brother is the manufacturer of this one as well. Okay, this is going to have smaller character size, so that's something you want to look at. It doesn't have as many of the features like the memory options and things. So again, that's why we find it at a cheaper price point. So really look at your needs, your budget, and pick something that's going to be best for your specific needs. Okay. Number 4 on our list is just a step down from one of the first ones that I showed you, the PTD 600. This is the PTD 400. This also comes with a plug-in. You do have a few upgraded features from the last 2 that I showed you. The character size, the font sizes, label sizes, all of those are a factor. This you can do a wide variety of the different sizes as well. So if you're not quite the label maker queen, you may not need the 600. The 400 may be a great alternative for you. And again, it's a P-Touch from Brother, and it comes with the plug-in option as well, which is another great feature. And you can purchase this if you're looking for, a little bit less in your budget, but you still want a lot of those tape size options or label size options. This is a great choice here. Okay, so you're about $30 less or so than the PT 600 if you're going with the 400, and they do have a lot of similarities. So really kind of look at these two and decide, do you need the upper echelon or will the 400 work for you? And the last one on our list is the DYMO. The DYMO. I have had a DYMO. I like it. I am more of a Brother fan personally, but that's just me. I did enjoy my DYMO. Had it for about 2 or 3 years, and actually ended up giving it to another teacher who still has it. I just felt that for the needs that I had, it wasn't the best fit for me. But if you're one that really needs the colored labels and you're kind of into that sort of thing, you like the handheld option and you want something that just gives you a different option here, the DYMO is definitely a reliable choice and at a good budget price point. So this is the DYMO Color Pop. So if you don't need, real big and you want something kind of more compact, this is a good option for that. Okay? So I hope you find out of the 5 the best option for you. Again, make sure you're making smart purchases. Look for what's going to be best for your budget and best for your needs. When you're shopping these label makers, font size is important and label size is important. And if you need to do memory, if you find that you print a ton of labels, you really are going to want to look at those that have the bigger memory options so that you can store things and you're not retyping that stuff all the time. If that's not a factor for you and you just like making labels, you want to look at some of the cheaper options. Okay, so these should give you some great choices to start as a jumping off point and find an option that will work for you. All right, fellow educators, I hope that you enjoyed that list and that you find one that is going to be right for your budget and for your classroom and your specific needs. Again, really make sure that you are shopping based on the features that you need. As we're seeing here, the prices can vary greatly, but you don't need to overpay if you don't need those features. So you guys know by now that I'm all about shopping wisely and spending that money very wisely. I'm not about wasting the few classroom dollars that we get to spend. So make sure that you know what features you're looking for before you go shopping and deciding on which label maker you're going to purchase. That being said, I am so grateful that you joined us again for today's video. As always, we appreciate your support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time we make a new post. We are so excited to have you with us. Can't wait for you to join us for the next one, and we'll see you here next time.